Speedy Gonzales, Tinguinha, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
My name is Damon Wood. I'm fighting out of Portland, Oregon.
He's from Team Quest from Oregon. Most of the people from Team Quest, they're great wrestlers, so I know he's got a wrestling background.
I know he's a Jiu-Jitsu black belt, so I'm assuming he'll want to keep it on the ground. That's fine.
Action, quick because of lightweights. They're expecting to see a lot of movement.
When that cage door closes tonight, the fans are going to see two guys going full blast at each other, two quick guys looking to put on a good show.
Damon Wood returns to mixed martial arts competition for the first time in 17 months. The Oregon native started his MMA career very strong, winning 4 of his first 5, but lost back-to-back fights in 2011 to the same opponent. He's moved on, scoring a win in his lone fight in 2012, and after nearly a year and a half away, looks to make 2014 a more active and promising year. He trains with Sports Lab, who we touched on a little bit earlier, and fights tonight at Tachi for the first time, looking to make a name for himself. A year and a half away from fighting, sometimes it affects fighters, sometimes it doesn't. I mean, what's the philosophy behind ring rust, Javi?
It just kind of depends on what he's doing in the room, how active he's been, what he did with the year off. Sometimes guys take a year off just solely to improve, and they can be training with guys like Ian Loveland, really good fighters in there, and they maintain their timing and they maintain their skill set. Sometimes, you got to also train your mind a little bit, train the mental, understand that you're making that long walk to the cage. And if you can get past that, ring rust doesn't really matter, especially if you're sparring consistently. But if you took a year and a half and didn't do anything, now that's a completely different ordeal.
See Ian Loveland in his corner. Some Bellator and MMA veterans in the house tonight. Doug Marshall sitting ringside. The Rhino going to get back in action here in Bellator. Luis Gonzalez' record at Sherdog is 4-5. That sub-500 record is a bit deceiving. In 2010, he lost back-to-back fights to former TPF champion Cyril Montague and Ulysses Gomez. Both of those fighters have moved on, competing in Bellator and the Ultimate Fighting Championship. Gonzalez has not fought in a year, just like his opponent Wood. He comes back tonight after a year and a half away from the cage, but he's fought here, he's comfortable here, and this really is a division, flyweight, that has done big things in mixed martial arts as a whole. The UFC has a champion in Demetrius Johnson, and dare I say it, I don't know if the UFC even has this division if it weren't for these fights at this weight division in this building.
Yeah, in this show, no doubt about it. So, I mean, it's just, these guys are just so skilled, and you have a lot of guys that just happen to have a smaller frame. Luis Gonzalez is not a big guy. So, I mean, you're not going to pack 155 pounds worth of muscle and be an effective fighter with his, how tall is he? He's got to be about, what, 5'3" maybe?
We'll see in the tail of the tape, yeah, 5'4" or so.
5'3", 5'4". I mean, you're not going to pack, he's going to be too muscular, and that takes away 5'3". That takes away flex. I got an eye.
I was thinking maybe you could be like one of those carnival barkers that guess weight and height.
No, I guess, maybe.
But see the tail of the tape there. We're going to have a reach advantage for Damon Wood.
Yeah, he's going to have a huge reach advantage. So Gonzalez is going to have to get on the inside, going to look to take the fight to the ground possibly, and use his jiu-jitsu black belt to hopefully finish the fight.
Guys still, not too old, but definitely not youngins. 36 for Gonzalez, 37 for Damon Wood. Flyweight is so open. We talk about their age, we talk about their records. Damon Wood has a nice 5-2 record, but looking at Gonzalez, 4-5. It's not the end of the world. Boxing and mixed martial arts are very different. If you have a mixed martial arts record that's 3 wins above 500 or so, you can still make it to one of the bigger shows. In boxing, you lose once or twice or 3 times, and all of a sudden your career is set back very deeply.
But in boxing, a lot of times they pad that record. They give you guys that are not on your level for a very, very long time to get you 10, 15, 20, 25 wins before they even throw you anybody that's even remotely close to your level. So you always got to remember that.
To be fair, I think people try to pad their records in mixed martial arts, but with 4-ounce gloves, 5-ounce gloves at times, Javi, I mean, the unexpected seems to happen more often than not in mixed martial arts.
Well, you have a lot of guys. The thing about mixed martial arts is guys, you have to be good at so many different skill sets.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
It's all about matchmaking at that point.
Flyweights in the cage. Let's go up to Tyson Johnson for our official introductions.
And now, first, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter stands 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 125 pounds. He represents Rose City FC with a mixed martial arts record of 5 wins and 2 defeats. He hails from Portland, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Damon, the Damon Wood. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner stands 5 feet tall. He weighed in at 124 pounds. He represents Team FCC with a mixed martial arts record of 3 wins and 3 defeats. He hails from Hanford, California. Please welcome Luis Speedy Gonzalez. Your referee for this bout is Mark Lawley.
Mark Lawley getting this flyweight assignment between Damon Wood and Luis Speedy Gonzalez. Wood in the long black trunks. Gonzalez in the black tie shorts.
I like the posture of Gonzalez, very low, nice wide base.
Wood tries to answer that posture with an uppercut.
Hands are up, very tight guard right there, I like that. Wood's a little bit looser, using his length, looking to uppercut from the outside. Ooh, good right hand over the top. Gonzalez walked right into it. Wood's looking to dip under and look to split the guard with an uppercut. Gonzalez looks like he can probably go down at least another weight class.
Not a lot of options at 115 here in North America yet.
Yeah, no doubt. That took by Gonzalez. He's got to look to slip on the inside.
Like a few years ago, Luis Gonzalez was probably contemplating trying to fight at 155 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. What are you going to do? You're going to pack on that much weight on his frame? It's not going to happen.
Eat some Big Macs.
Oof, good left hook there by Woods. Good right hand over the top. Gonzalez needs to figure out a way to close this distance. Woods now kind of opening him up a little bit. Gonzalez, good right hand over the top. Good leg kick there by Wood. He's looking for the uppercut.
Wood really is in love with that uppercut. He's gone for it a few times here, but hasn't found a home.
Yeah, but he might be using that as a setup for something else. Just showing the uppercut, showing the uppercut, showing the uppercut. Maybe looking to...
Oh, he's done!
It's over.
He's ready to get in there. Wow! Jeez, Damon Wood was out, and Luis Gonzalez landed a couple more shots. Damon Wood, though, was game, though, woke back up, wanted to get back into it, but, man, Luis Gonzalez put the coffin nails in. Damon Wood's a tough guy. He's kind of arguing, but he took 2 punches when he was out on the floor. I can't wait to see that replay.
He was out. Right hand over the top, and Gonzalez like a pit bull all over him.
Vicious and violent stuff. Mark Lawley moved in. I would like to see him move in a little bit quicker. Here's a replay, Javi.
Watch the right hand over the top here. Boom.
I mean, he's out there. He wakes up and hits the ground. He goes
now
out
he's
again.
Out, and he's still out, and he's still out.
And then he wakes up right there.
But, I mean, he was trying to get up, so I thought he was completely out, but the referee ripping Gonzalez off of him.
Not a terrible stoppage by Mark Lawley, but vicious, violent power there by Luis Gonzalez. My goodness. I mean,
hard right hand over the top.
Whoever said flyweights don't have power?
Yeah, he caught him with a good, clean shot and snapped his head to the side. Watch this here. He throws a jab, and then boom. He kind of turned his head. He snapped his head. That's the problem.
And Gonzalez put his lights out.
And Gonzalez, the referee's all over him. The referee peeling him off. Gonzalez still kicking and biting to get to Wood.
Mark Lawley bigger than 125 pounds, but it's hard to stop a 125-pound pit bull.
Check your fingers. I think Gonzalez might have bitten a couple of those off of the referee.
Luis Gonzalez getting work done. Let's go up to Tyson Johnson for the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 1 minute 39 seconds into the first round, your winner by way of knockout, Luis Speedy Gonzalez.
Gonzalez looks so calm. Great knockout right there.
Just, it's amazing his composure. I mean, he has to be just uber confident coming out of that. I mean, that was vicious, violent stuff. If you're going to fight Luis Gonzalez, you got to make sure you don't get caught with something like that again. Wow.
Wow, great job throwing the jab out there and then following right up over the top with the right hand.
No ring rust for Luis Gonzalez. He did things big and violent tonight. Knockout. Great stuff by the flyweight.
I mean, he had good stand-up. He had very tight guard. His hands are real tight. And watch this. Look at his positioning. Very nice base. Left hook. Boom. Right hand over the top.
I mean, that'll go on your career highlight reel. Solid stuff by Speedy Gonzales tonight.
And Gonzalez just all over him. He's not letting him get up.
If you're just joining us, a fantastic night of fights here at Tachi Palace Fights 18 streaming